folks, it's me. Hey folks, it's me, Joseph, coming at you again with another episode of Art and the Garden, a series where I share with you two things that I have an enormous passion for: my art and my container garden. If you're ready, let's grow. All right, so I'm gonna start off with start this episode off with a quick watercolor rendering of tomatoes. I had a wonderful tomato harvest this year, and I mean, it was great. I grew a wide variety of tomatoes, from Romas to early girls, beefsteak. I had some bush cherry tomatoes as well, and everything went really well. This particular piece, I'm gonna use some earth tones, and really, if you look at that color wheel, you see I'm also working with complementary colors, that blue and orange are complementary colors when you look at it on the color wheel. And so I'm going to kind of work on this a little bit. Now, this episode is really not about tomatoes, and it's really about my experience growing some sugar baby melons. But I wanted to get this one out. I wanted to get this quick rendering out and share a little bit with you with these watercolor pencils and stuff. So I'm just kind of blocking in color. I blocked in the color. Now I'm blending with the water and brush, and really having a fun time with this particular piece. But today, this episode again is all about the sugar baby melon and how much fun I had experimenting with growing the sugar baby melons for the first time. And so I'm going to go over that a little bit later. But I'm going to finish this up a little bit. I'll work on it a little bit more. And yeah. Now, you know me, I love working with watercolor pencils. They're really versatile. And as you can see, I can work pretty quickly using the watercolor pencils. Once I get, the outline down and then block in the color, just blending the color with the brush and water is what really makes everything begin to pop. Also, another thing that I use at the end, I use a Prismacolor blending stick to go back over and really add some fine details and stuff. And you will see, once I really finished this piece, and this is what it looked like after I was able to go in and blend with the Prismacolor blending stick. Really turned out to be a nice piece. All right, so I'm going to wrap this up real quick, and we're going to go and check out these sugar baby melons real quick. All right, here we go. So let's start with growing the sugar babies. And what I did was I started with the germination process, placing the seeds on a wet paper towel, and I transplanted them into small pots of soil. And the soil, I was really compost and compost. I added blood meal, I added bone meal to that, and then about 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6 weeks later, all of this began to happen. And so what I began to look for are the flowers, because there are going to be two types of flowers. There's a female flower that you see here that has the fruit underneath the flower. And then there's also the male flower like this that you want to pollinate with. For me, I wanted to hand pollinate, so I used a Q-tip to hand pollinate the female flower. Now, as this process went along, I only wanted to focus on one particular melon. There were several that began to, come up, but I just wanted to focus on one just to see how I can grow one really good one. When I got ready to harvest the sugar baby, I looked for the tendrils, and the one that was sort of withered nearest the watermelon was that gave me the indication that it was time to pick it, and so I did. And here I have it ready to cut into. I really am excited about seeing what's inside this sugar baby watermelon. Again, I focused on only growing one. All of the other ones that began to produce fruit, I cut off and oh my goodness! Look at this! Look at this! My first one. I love it. I love it. Firm, nice. Oh, let's see. All right, let's see what it tastes like. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And these seeds, I'm gonna reclaim these seeds for next year. But there we have it. That sugar baby melon for the first time. So hey, if you like what you saw and you want to see more, you can always go to my website. Always purchase some of the prints that I do relative to the series that check out some of my prints, purchase them. And hey, I'll keep on growing and you can grow along with me. Thanks for watching.